Well, welcome to this edition, another edition of 49ers Live. Professor B here on Niners Radio 49. We're back here at the Satellite Digital Media Studios. 49ers with a win last night over the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Football. You seen on NBC. The 49ers now go to 5-2 of the season, and we take a look at the some of the scores for Monday Night Football, a doubleheader on both ABC and ESPN for week number 7. And Detroit Lions over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24-9. And right now in the third quarter, up at Seattle, the Seahawks lead the Oilers or the Texans 27-12. That will be the 49ers' next opponent coming up on Sunday. So now right now the Detroit Lions now have the best record in the NFC. Taking a look at the NFL standings, I just want to make sure I don't want to give out no. Just take a look at the standings. So Detroit with that win will now go to 6-2. The Niners would fall to 5-2. Just trying to get. Taking a look at it right now. So the Packers are percentage points ahead of the Lions. They're still at 4-1. 4-1, I should say. That's right, four because they tied against Dallas on the Sunday Night Football. So they would be 4-1. Detroit would go to 5-2. So the Packers have the better percentage points. Then it's Philadelphia. The Eagles have a 2.5 game lead ahead of Dallas. They're 2 up on Dallas. On Washington. They're 3 up on the Giants. And the Buccaneers are 5-2. They're both 5-2. Remember, Detroit would now have the tiebreaker head to head. So we're now going to take a look. Now this is going to be for tonight on Niners Radio 49. We'll have Kyle Shanahan's brief of the interview he had earlier in the day, and then a little bit of highlights, and that's going to be it for tonight. So this is a very short show, and we'll get you to that in just a few. Kyle Shanahan talking with the media in his media conference earlier today. So we'll send you. So that's what we're going to hear right now. Kyle Shanahan talking with the media and audio cast presented by from courtesy of NBC Sports Bay Area, which begins right now.
Identity, and you got to do whatever you think gives you the best chance to win. And we did think
as Kyle Shanahan, talking about teams win. Of course, the injury on the injury front. If you've seen the injury front, both on the injury front is taking a look on that injury front. Take a look at the injury front. All those injuries. So 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 yep. So those were the injuries for the day. Um, so the injury is Brock Purdy toe and Huff was injured hamstring. And one of the linemen also got hurt. Those two. So we're gonna in this segment we're going to in our final segment we're going to take a look at the 49ers locker room. It's Victory Monday. You're watching 49ers live, Monday Night Live, Victory Monday edition on Niners Radio 49. All right, so this is behind the scenes at the 49ers locker room after last night's victory, which So we're gonna have that segment set up again. This was from after the game last night. Niners getting that W. So this is from after the game last night. So here we go.
O line, big time. Backs, big time. Everyone on offense, big time. We were able to stick with it. Defense, you allowed us to do it. I can't be more grateful for you guys for doing that, man.
Hey, man, throughout this game, man, and when the game ended, all I could think about, man, it's just the beginning, bro. We got this dub, but we got long ways to go, bro. We ain't play a perfect game yet, and that's what we striving to. Hey, let's go. Niners on three. Niners on me. 1, 2, 3.
Well, yes, later in the day, we witnessed this incredible.
All right, so that was from last night's Niners win over the Falcons, and taking a look at the standings right now, in the Niners would be Niners would still have possession of first place. Logjam, kind of a logjam for that top spot, but the second half will be something. So that's gonna do it for tonight. Professor B getting ready to sign off for the evening. Hope you enjoy your brief satellite or Niners Radio 49. We'll be back on it later in the week. We'll get you ready for the 49ers and the Houston Texans down there in the South, down there in Houston. And it's a 10 a.m. kickoff. You can catch the game on Fox Sports. Latest news on the 49ers, go to 49ers.com and check us out. YouTube.com/ at Niners Radio 49, where every team is a fan, every fan is a voice, the network home of the champions. Wishing you all a very pleasant good evening.